I will leave affiliated link for any of the tools that I use on the video. Feel free to use them if you are already planning on buying them. Thank you. In this video, I will show you the step that I took to replace an old clay pipe going under a crawl space and also part of the yard. If you ever run into this issue where you have this clay pipe and you have to replace it or repair it, make sure you do it right, because this is unacceptable. As you can see, the previous owner of the house, they just patch it up, and this is not the way to do it. It looks like they just put something on it to cover it and just pour concrete on top of it. And as you can see, you see what happened. Tree roots can get in there very easily and just clog everything up. When we first moved into the house, we had some issue with it. I had to rent tool from Home Depot to like unclog this, but as you can see, if you don't fix the problem, it's just gonna keep on happening. The tree was always gonna find its way to the water, so make sure you do the job properly if you're trying to fix something. If you're familiar with my channel, you probably know that I've been doing some sewage work on my house. I already did the inside portion of it, replaced the cast iron, and now I'm at the section right there that I want to insulate and put a wrap on the floor. But before I do that, I just decided to replace this clip line because I don't want to come here in the future, because as you can see, some section have tree roots going in them, so I might as well replace the section going outside, and later on, if I want to replace the line in the yard, I can do that easily. So this is how the inside section look. Now I'm going to take you outside to show you how the outside section look. And by the way, the PVC line got up to here, and everything behind that is pretty much PVC. And I also have a PVC. I'm gonna add a bathroom here, that's why I have this one over there. So this is what the outside line look like coming out. I'm gonna put the angle. I'm gonna take all that out. As you can see, the previous owner, they did some pretty shitty work. I think that's why when we first moved to this house, that's why we had problem. As you can see, I guess they put something on top of it and pour concrete on top of it. And as you can see, tree roots basically go inside of it. They did that in multiple sections, even inside of the crawl space. So I'm gonna take all that out and replace it with PVC. The hardest part of this job is actually the digging. It's not doing the plumbing work. The plumbing is actually pretty easy. If you're confident with doing it, give it a try. And if you get stuck, just call a plumber, I guess. Because I'm gonna have to cut through a clay pipe, I'm using a masonry cutting this. But if you're cutting to a steel one, make sure you use a steel cutting blade. Just make sure you use the right cutting this for the right job, or it's gonna be hard to cut. Because I'm gonna be cutting a clay pipe, so I'm using the masonry this. It's gonna cut through it easier and faster. So I just cut this pipe. You have to start at the bottom and like break it off a little bit, and then go inside with the blade and cut it from the inside. That's how I did it, and everything broke apart. Now I'm just ready to connect all the line together, so I'm gonna start putting stuff together now. Well, this video is more of a highlight of what I did, not really showing you how to do it, because I have to do this work in a wash because of the family. They need to use water in the toilet in the house. So this section was the hardest part because it's underneath the wall of the crawl space, and I got it done. This is the only section that I have to glue, but the other two ends I just use a rubber connection that will make it way easier. And now the last part is putting all those dirt back down in the hole again, and that's what I'm gonna do now. Putting the dirt back is way more faster than digging. As you can see, it's going pretty fast. I'm making sure that I'm tamping the dirt as I'm going, so by the time I'm done I have no leftover dirt. If you don't do that, compress the dirt, you're gonna have a pile of leftover. This is the end of the video. I just went into the crawl space and add the dirt on top of the PVC, and we haven't had issues since. I did this project, I believe, a year ago, and we haven't had any issues since. I will leave affiliated link for any of the items that I use in the video. Thank you.